Hi, my name is Willix, and this is episode 1 of Exogate Initiative. Exogate is sort of like a Stargate, only it's called Exogate. And basically, you start out on Earth and you go around to different planets and you go on adventures and you do science research and the writing on this is really good when you hear back from your people on it. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're scared, sometimes they're in trouble, etc., etc., etc. It's really good that way. You're going to meet aliens. Some of them will befriend you. Some of them will be your enemies. Lots of weird things. Again, the writing is really, really good. Now, is it worthwhile to play? I've been playing for since this came out. On the January 29th or something. Um, I've been putting hours and hours and hours into this, and I'm still having fun with it, which isn't the norm for me on a lot of games. I will get bored or whatever. I'm still encouraged to make a video about this because I'm having such a blast. So, up to you. Anyways, I started the game. I hit pause immediately and I laid out a few things so you can see what my thinking is. I'm going to try to make this where I'm very efficient about my placement of floor tiles and shapes of rooms and how I place my rooms and stuff like. I'm going to try to keep my costs down. A lot of people make the mistake they get a lot they hire too many people in the beginning before they're producing income. They fail that way. Or there's another more serious mistake that I made on. This is going to be my third try on it. The last try, I made it up to the point where I had exosuits and I had a couple of million in the bank, and I had, which most people know, they're nowhere even close to that kind of money. Um, and I was trading with aliens and I was doing all sorts of things. So I fair ways into the game, but nowhere close to finished. Um, but I learned a lot from the first one where I failed. I learned a lot from the second one when I was doing well, and I'm still excited to play this game. So let's go on about this. This is the way I laid things out. So actually, that's not quite right. That needs to be there. And oh, I remember something else that I figured out last time out. Yeah, I didn't quite lay these out correctly. And I need another two there. Okay, those are my only mistakes. Now, this is going to be my first three power pieces. Notice there's no door, they're just going to be going straight into it. This, there's going to be a door right here. This is going to be for my medical center, med bay. This is going to be where uh, the doctors sleep. This is going to be my workshop. This is going to be the engineers for the workshop, their beds. This is going to be my science lab. This is going to be where they sleep. This is going to be one kitchen, two kitchens. This is a rec center. Rec center. That's just a hall. Actually, that's not supposed to be there. That's where the door is. And this is going to be uh, workout room. I forget what you call that. Training room. This is going to be where my soldiers sleep. Oh, something I didn't put on this, which I probably should have just to show you, is I will probably have pieces like this cut out on either side, and there'll be doors there and there, a door here, a door here, maybe here or here if I decide to put something down the other ends. To And all those doors are going to do is slow down the aliens as they try to attack my power. But this is going to be filled eventually in the game with not only soldiers, but uh, turrets and all sorts of things along those lines. Why did my mic make that noise? I wasn't even moving. So that sort of covers it for that part. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to recruit some people. So we come down here to Gators, that's people, and new recruit campaign. The only thing we recruit right now are scientists. So we're going to recruit some scientists. Now my first tip, this is an important tip. Always slide this down to 3, never go above that. That's what's going to be killing you on finances. If you leave it up at 5 and you're paying 5,000 a piece for each of your people, you're paying almost twice as much in salaries as I am. Then on how much your advertising campaign or headhunter or whatever you're going to call this figure is, slide that all the way down to 2 if you can. You can in the beginning, no problem. When you get up to something like engineers, last time I had to pay 12,000 to get one of those. Now it's set at 5 days. If I set it down to 4, I miss out. So we're just going to set it to 5 days. So 3,000 up here, 5 days here, 5 days. Now I actually want to do it this time with 6 scientists. Last game I played it with 4. 3 to go on missions in the beginning, 1 to stay back and do research. Now, that is more frugal, the 4. This time I'm going to do it differently because I found bottlenecks when I did it that way. So I'm going to send out 2 groups on missions right away, and then 1 person's going to stay back and do most of the research, and only when they fall behind, I got 2 more to play with. So we're going to do 6 of them. Notice I can do another one of these right away. I don't have to wait till I get the first one, and I can queue up 6 of them immediately. Four of them, okay. And one more time. That got me my 6 scientists. Up to you whether you go 6 or go 4 or whatever number you feel is right. So that started. Another thing we can do just before we release the little robots to start work, you can hire 2 more of them. Now they're 5,000 for now. Later on, there's technology where you can get up to 10 or whatever. There's a difference between monthly costs, which are like salaries, and just investments that you know you're going to have to make anyways sometime. You might as well make them right away, because I'm not going to run out of this 500,000 anytime soon. So the worry actually comes at the end of the first. They're going to be giving you 50,000 more each month until the end of the first year. Then they stop giving you the 50, and you got to supply your own cash. Well, if you're doing a lot of science and you're making a lot of patents, it's not a problem. After the first year, my income was like 300,000 a month, right? Like because of patents, so not an issue. So, and I'm not going to spend 500,000 in the first year. So we're going to buy another one of these right away. That means that they are going to be digging things out a little faster. So I think we're all ready to go. Let's let them do the thing for the power, because I've only got 100 power right now, and I won't be able to build a science lab without the power. Now the 4th one's coming in. Now that the 4th one's coming in, we can immediately buy our 5th one. Oh, we can get 6. Me and my eyesight, I can't see these things. Okay, now that we're that far, let's get our 6th. Make this all go quicker, right? Okay, now that they've dug the hole, we need to put down floor tiles. Now, you want to avoid putting down more floor tiles than you need to. For instance, each of the power plant floor tiles costs 500 each. So as we put those down, see that there's 9 of them. So what is that? $4,500? All right? Yeah. Let them do their thing. Now that the floor tiles are down, you click on one of the floor tiles and we put these down. They cost 1,000 a piece. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is up here, we're going to start making our lab because we've got to get it all finished up and running before the guys get back from their first mission. But we wouldn't be able to put the equipment in the lab until we had the power. So, oh, I need to faster, faster, faster. Why are they moving so slow? And I'd forgotten to put it on double speed. See this just popped out down here? That means that my scientist got here. So, let's see what we got. Now, we're looking for these 2 things here. So what do? This affects study and research speed. This one affects brain fatigue. So they get less brain fatigue as well as study and research speed. So those are the 2 we want for scientists. So, and most of these scientists will have at least one of the 2. It's exceptional. Now, that's the exceptional one. Okay, she's going to be my house cat. I'll explain what that means in a sec. Let's get these all hired. I'm not as worried about social. Maybe I should be. Social. What does social say? Affects how well they interact socially with others, including during recreational activities. Okay. Oh, this guy is a double there as well. I like him too. Now this guy has perception, which isn't usual for a scientist, but I might make him the leader of an away team because perception is a role that they need sometime. And they will gain lots of these 2 and won't gain perception. So that might be the leader for my away team. So Ben Smith is the leader. So click on Ben Smith, and we'll call him Chief Scientist. No, it's EI, isn't it? No, I forget. Oh well, you can laugh at me in the comments. I don't care. So we changed his last name to Chief. So when I'm looking through here now, I see Chief, and when I go to make a thing, it's I can only see the last name and the first initial. So the next one was it her? No, it was her. Right. No, I thought she had more than 2. I could have sworn somebody had like 3s. So he's good. Not her. She's good. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. All right, all the same, we'll make you house cat. Whoops, no, it's house. And then here, it's cat. Okay. And then the rest of them, they're interchangeable. Don't care about them. Well, actually, no, him. Let's call him House Kitten. Okay. Um, yeah. So now we're going to create a team. I don't care about these symbols, so I'll show you what they look like. And my brain doesn't see them when I look at the screen, the team. It just doesn't focus on them. It sees color and it sees the team name, but it ignores that. So I just don't care what they are. We'll call this Explorer 1. I hate games where I have to be able to spell. Then we'll make another team. We'll call this X. I can't type very well, and I can't spell. What a horrible combination for computer games like this. All right. So Chief, and then here we'll put House Cat. She's only going out on the one mission, but she'll get more experience as the leader. And then we just shove in the other guys. And now we got our two teams. So to send them on missions, what we do is we come down here to the star map and missions, click on that, and then we pick planets for them to go to. So this is a 1, that's a 1, that's a 2, 2, 2, and that's a 1. I think we'll pick this one first for the connect, create mission, and we'll send out that one. This is one as well. Connect, create mission, and we'll send out them. And so now they're being sent out. So as soon as they haven't even come down this thing yet. Oh, these guys finished over here. So next thing we need to do is, so these are 800 each for these tiles. So notice I'm trying to reduce the number of tiles I have to use, right? So everything's there's gonna be one path running up the middle with things on either side. Now, also before I forget, I need to put in the door. Okay, so the reason that I failed on the last game, or sorry, my first game, was brain fatigue. And what the problem was, they have to be in an enclosed room or they get brain fatigue. So the room they work in, the room they sleep in should be enclosed rooms. Now, I was building something like this, maybe a little bigger because I wasn't worried about floor space, and I was just putting down the tiles. Remember how expensive those tiles were? Underneath the equipment. So as far as I was concerned, it was an enclosed room. As far as the game was concerned, it wasn't. You see, you've got to have floor tiles that cover the entire interior of the room for it to be considered a closed room. At least that's what I think. So that's what I've done here. Now, to put down stuff, we'll start off with this. We've got to rotate it once to get it that way. Then this, we'll take that, rotate it. And I'm going to put in 3 of these. 3 of these is overkill. 2 of these is, I think, necessary. 3 of these is kind of overkill. But I do make use of, when there's 3 of them there, I do make use of them. I should move up here so I can see. Why aren't you going? What's your problem? Oh, okay. Right, I see how it works. Okay. And then got to see the little arrow button? I got to turn it so it's facing out. Now notice how the little arrows are overlapping between this and the next one, and it's going all that way down this row. So in other words, I'm using as few floor tiles as I can and still getting what I need out of the deal. Why so many? That was 7. 6 would have been fine, but 7 fits, so I put 7 in. The issue is if, let's say, 2 teams come back at the same time, they could have 6 samples. They need to put them in there. So that's why so many. Okay. Let's let you see them going in. Sorry, scientists finished going in. So we will now put oh, look, colorful lights and stuff as they go in, right? They are both away. I missed the first one going away? Yep, they're both away. Okay, so this is going to be a barracks. Oh, that's power plant. That's barracks. And then we need a door. Boy, I move my head at all. I don't know if you can hear it on the other end, but I can hear it in my headset if I move the wire of my headset at even the slightest bit. Now in here, we're going to need 6 of these, and we'll put them all up at the front. And then you say, but I watched somebody else's video and they alternated them going back and forth. Yeah, no, there's a reason why I'm doing it like this. This is truly a trivial tip, but the problem with these guys is they will pick, let's say, a bed up at the front here and a locker at the back, so they'll run all the way to the back, put their clothes in there, then run all the way to the front to get into bed. Then when they're finished in bed, they'll run all the way to the back to get their clothes, and then they'll come out. No, guys, you should pick the one closest to the bed. That's how I laid them out there, but that's not what they do. The AI in this game is stupid. Like, watch the bots. They're nuts what they do. Especially if the thing to avoid is having 2 jobs on either side of the place, and that will kind of happen because they'll see, oh, this thing needs repair, and go running off to repair it when they just had one more tile beside them that they could have done. I didn't pay attention to the group that just came in. No assignment. So notice they have no brain fatigue, no damage. I can send them out immediately. So let's, they won't go out immediately. They'll want to drop off their samples and things first. But I can queue it up. So you're a 2. Okay. I want to try to save some of the other ones for when I create more teams. And if the teams have low-level people that have no experience, this one's getting experience, and I'd like him to continue on with that. So we're going to connect here, create a mission for them. Notice 0 chance of injury. So they're safe at this one, no problem. Let me know if the game sounds too loud for you in this. Okay, so they came in. They are not going to be going out again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on passive mode and you passive mode. Well, relax. You don't have to do any work. I'm going to make Housecat do all the work, so Housecat gets all the experience. But she's going to have an awful lot of work to do. Oh, let's not slack off on doing things. Notice I'm already down to 125. What was that graph? Power management. Okay. Whoops, not that. This. Okay. Now, we're watching for this to hit 100. That's what I'm looking at right now. Oh, something interesting. You won't believe this. We scared a young alien deer, I guess. One of their 10 legs was broken, but it has still managed to run away. We followed it, but it jumped into a deep pond, and guess what? When it came out, its legs were healed. Where's the deal? What's in the pond? So what you're saying, so what are you saying? Yeah, I think, so what are you saying? Okay, let me be clear. We think the water is the cause of the sudden miracle. Get the equipment in the pond and take some readings, or any of you injured. Now, notice logic. There's a 40% chance, so I'm probably going to fail it, but there's a 40% chance that I will get a boost in logic if I pick this one and I succeed. There's no penalty for failure, at least not on this one. And we succeeded. And notice that they gained the experience, right? Actually, they gained experience. They didn't gain logic. Oh well. Will do. We can call you back when we have the results. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I was about to do this down here. Power. Notice I'm not worrying about enclosing these in rooms. That's because it's just the bots. That's the only people that come down here, unless somebody's just out wandering around for no good reason at all. But pretty soon we got to get started on, actually, let's let them start on that too. I can do more than one job at once. because this is all kind of future proofing. Well, no, I guess it's more than that. We are not at 100 yet. Listen, it's the vines, the tricolored vines. They release toxins which accelerate cell repair. This is an incredible discovery. Can you take a closer look? How about taking a sample? Now, notice this is red. I don't know if that means because it's all as low as 25%. Something tells me if I were playing the game myself, I would just take the sample. But in case there's something bad, it's probably more interesting for you if I pick the one that could be bad. So we'll do that. And we missed that one. A critical fail, but we still gained experience. Considering these are the only ones we found, I don't want to disturb them too much. You don't want to go swimming then? It's tempting. We might destroy their repairing properties. And who knows what else they might do to us. What if they turn us back into children? I don't know about you, but I had a tough time as it was as a kid. And yeah, me too, understood. I'd gladly rerun my childhood, or sorry to hear that. Okay, continue the mission. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick this one. Now what? Continue exploration. Okay. And we can put at least 3 in here. What are you complaining about? Oh, right. I needed to do something else right away. And I haven't done it. Oh, I forgot about it. Now let's take these 2 out for now. Oh, and put these 2 back in. Oh, and I should have done this before they ran away. Put at least 3 more right now. Okay. And you're back. Again, let's look at them. They look fine. They're still level 1. So, that's a level 3. They're still level 1. Let's pick another level 2. That'll do. Now, I normally send level 1s out on level 8 missions towards the end of the game. Like, there's no, maybe, no way around that. Create team? No, 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 no. I don't want to create a team. I also want to do something else here. On this, I'm going to remove them from the team so I don't accidentally press on Explorer 2 when I'm supposed to be doing Explorer 1. Okay. There. Now we need to place down our mess tiles. And place down our doorways. Funny shaped room, right? There's a reason for it that way. Okay. Now here's a weird one that maybe some of you that have played the game can answer for me. I'm guessing. When I go to place the tables, notice this seats 4 and it costs 1,500. This seats 1 and costs 300. Now I've tried it and it works. I can push 4 of them together. So that's only 1,200 instead of 1,500. Now either somebody made a mistake when they made the game, or there's a reason that the 4 costs more. I think there's a reason. And if I had to guess at the reason, I'd say that they gain more social when they're sitting at a table with others. And even if the tables are pushed together, they don't gain, they're still single. They're not at a table with other people. So I'm suspecting that is the better play for the tiny little bit more it costs. So we'll place it right there. Then we need to put in vending machines. This has to turn that way. So again, notice that the little arrows are overlapping. And the reason I used 2 doors is I didn't want to waste floor tiles. So what are these 2 extra up here doing if you're not wasting floor tiles? Well, that's future proofing. I'm going to go fairly quickly into getting the premium meal dispenser 500. It's 2 wide instead of 1 wide like these. So then I can have 2, 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So I still want 4 vending machines for 4 chairs. The reason I want to go for the premium meal dispenser is it's one of the few things that helps get rid of the mind problems, the distress or whatever they're feeling. There are a couple others that do it. In the training room, there is a treadmill that will bring someone back. So I built them last time, and nobody ever used them. I mean, nobody ever used them. I'm like, oh, what a waste of time and effort on that one. The other things, oh, there were some beds that you can get much fair bit later that are worthwhile getting, and they will help with it as well. But no, I did find when I went for the premium meal dispenser, and everybody has to eat. So one piece of research, and everybody has to eat, and they get back mental health. All right, so let's just do those couple of things. Okay. Oh, we're way over 100. I was forgetting to watch that. You should have told me. Okay. So research medbay. Medbay is the next one. Now, I already dug out my medbay. Oh, but I haven't researched it, so I can't do anything with it yet. So let's finish putting down power here. I did already select a new mission for you, right? Yeah. And then after that, well, we can do it now because that's future proofing that I just did. So the barracks for the medical people. Why are these people complaining about food? Oh, because the food has to come down this chute, and it hasn't come down this chute yet. Now the robots have to come get the food and go put them in the vending machines. Now they can go get their food. You were short a chair? Oh, yeah, okay. You're fine now. Since this is a barracks, I can furnish it right away. So, whoops. And we can put a door on it, on both of them. Why are there, hold on a sec. You guys are doing research and I didn't want you to. So, oh, I see who's doing it. Why aren't you? Mission, but those two are eating, so they're not going yet. So that's why this guy is doing research. We'll leave you on this setting. Okay. Make house cat do it all. How far is she on the research? Oh, she just started. Oh, and we can place the beds. So, I'm immediately going to be doing it with 6. I think I left room for a lot more than 6. I forget how many I left room for. It would be R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like I set up for 10, but I'm only going to be hiring on 4 or 6 to 6 to start. So that'd be extra. Do I want 6 or do I want 8? 6. We'll do 6 to start. So, placing stuff. 1, 2, 3. Then beds. So this would be another 2 there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the reason I'm getting 6 to start, I could get away with like 2 if all they were going to do was hang out on my base for the few people that are there. However, I am going to be going fairly quickly, like the next, well, the next is recreation room. Then after that, I need to do biohandling, which means that for my science groups, I can mix in medical staff to fill out the rest of the science group. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's why the extra 4 people right now. Now, eventually, I'm going to need like 10 of them, period, because I'll be having teams of going out with a combination. Let me think, what am I doing next? I guess I am doing the rec room. And we'll cut that off for just now. Okay, and am I forgetting something? Nope, that's the correct order for them. There we go. Here, I want you to see something already. House cat is level 3. These guys are only level 2. It's already beginning to show up. So these guys that just came back, no problems with them. Now they'll probably need to sleep and eat, but I can still, and bring back their samples, but I can still pick their next location. You're a 3. They're level 2. That's not so bad. What are you? You're a 3. I don't know. I like the green one. Oh, that's an experience planet, so we're not doing that one yet. Well, I'm going to save the experience planets if I can for the soldiers when they come out. Send them on missions just to get a little bit of experience. So at least 3 of them will get experience on these experience planets. So yes, it's going to be that one. We connect to, create a mission. Of course, it has to be them. Start mission. As you can see, it warned me that they're not ready. They're doing other things. Yeah, that's fine. Go when you want. Go when you've put away your samples, you fed, you slept, you've done whatever you need to do. Rec room, no, I don't have the tiles for that yet. So what comes after that? Is it more power? Maybe. Or how long off it? No, after the rec room, yeah, it's a long time before we get to anything else. Because I'm going to take a detour. So I guess we can do some more, at least cut out the floor for the power. Because yeah, they should be, it's best if you set them in 6s rather than 3s the way I just did. Because the next level up is 2 wide, and the level after that is 3 wide. So it's best if you keep a multiple that can handle 2 and 3. So 6 works out that way. How are we doing on science? Oh, no, I'm looking at lab. I'm just medbay. Not there yet. Okay. I wish there was something on the screen that would show me how far my science was. They can tell you down here when they finish, but like I said, there's just too much spam down there. That's why I ignore it. I wish I could filter the spam. And the things that I want to know. Where's House Cat? Oh, she was eating. Where's she going? You just ate. Oh well, I don't know. They're logicless. You'd think she was. Oh, okay. Hold it. Let's pause the game. There's a problem for her. It didn't warn me. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start. You're gonna get some experience now. And these guys get a rest when they get back. So I'm not going to be sending them on a mission immediately. Come on, Housekitten. Yeah, you got to go do some work. Okay. Should I release both of them? Yeah, because we're not getting to the research fast enough. Whoops. Not that. You as well. Now, I don't feel like moving the Chiefs. Or if it was just this one, I would have swapped one of these ones for it. Done it that way, but got a rare pattern. Theory. Okay, let's take a look at you guys. You still got to do it. You still got to do it. Okay. Again, I wish there was something on the screen that would show me where they were on this. Since mental fatigue is such a big issue in this game, I wouldn't mind seeing something up on this, like an optional screen that I can turn it on if I'm trying to watch these things. Just their mental, well, maybe mental and health. Why aren't you guys doing research? What the hell are you up to? Where is everybody? What are you all doing down there? Yeah, I don't get their logic sometimes. Again, why are you socializing down here? What's so interesting down there? Okay, so almost ready, almost ready. Quit your socializing and do the research. Oh, no active research. It's done. I could have sworn I checked just a second ago. It's done. Okay. So next up is the rec room. Okay, and so the research is set up. You're good enough, so we are going to put you on hold again. Go back to trying to level the cat. And yeah, you can go on a mission. And they were all level 2, so this, they did that level 3, a 4, 5, a 3. Okay. That alert sounds a little loud. I wonder what setting that is on the audio. I should turn down that slightly. Not a lot, but come on, guys. You were resting all that time. You could go to the gate and do your job. Finally. Yes, I know I sound like a slave driver. Now, if I was a slave driver, there is a setting for that, and you can go there and click on working. They will only work. They won't do any recreational activity, but you're guaranteed to have mind health issues. But if you need something just finished off, then that can be good for it. House cat gain level 4. Does that mean she finished? No. Okay. Okay, come on, do something exciting for them. All right, so they came back. They all of a sudden want to eat. What shape are they in? They're in good shape. Level 3. So a level 4 or 5 mission wouldn't be out of bounds for them. 5. Well, that's a rock, so we're not going there. You're a 3. Okay. 2 rocks there. Huh. How much do we have? Oh, hold on. I need to know where this joins to. Okay. And where's this joined to? Okay, so those are 2 different rows. Huh. All right. How far can we get? So I've got 645. You are a 95. Am I looking at the wrong figure? Why am I still 645? Isn't that... Oh, this. I don't see what I've got. What do I have? Well, can I... Oh, we'd have to create a mission to it first. Okay, so we got down this far. We could get kind of to that rock. Do we still have more to spend? Like, I don't see a figure here at all. What was that? Not enough influence. Okay, that's where we ended up. Oh, our influence. Okay, here. It's over here. We did send them, right? We went not. I don't think I did. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Wouldn't matter. They had to sleep anyways. Okay, so what are you? You're a 2. Uh, I want to know what's immediately around us. So that's this 2, 2. I'm looking for rocks immediately around us. Okay, that's been about an hour. That's probably enough for right now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Go out there and have some fun. Thanks. Oops, what did I press?